So over the weekend, Zwcky called me up, and I don't know if you guys remember Zwcky, but he's been in a couple videos, a friend of mine who can 3D design and print anything. And so he wanted to show me his new flying wing that he put together with a bunch of 3D printed stuff. And I'll show you that clip in a minute, it's pretty cool. But as part of that, he gave me this 5.8 gigahertz helical antenna. It's based off of IBCrazy's design, so we definitely always thank IBCrazy for his awesome antenna designs. But Zwcky actually did his version of this, 3D designed and printed. Pretty amazing. 5-turn, right-hand circularly polarized helical antenna that I've been using on my RC305 receiver. Let's take a quick look at his flying wing, and then I'll let Zwcky tell you a little bit about his design. So I'm at the field with Zwcky today. He asked if we could get together, and he wanted to show me his new Delta wing as well as his Helical FPV antenna. So we're going to show you a quick flight.
I mounted the receiver here. If you notice, I put a hole to where the antenna comes out at the bottom. Okay. And then this actually is magnetized, so it pops up and I can pull my battery in and out. Ready? Okay.
Doing.
Yeah, because you have throttle in too.
Yeah.
Pretty good amount of throttle.
You'll find out once you get some altitude when you come back to throttle how you're doing.
Now check it. That's it right there. Yeah, that's perfect.
So your prop vector should be consistent with your glide vector. So there should, when you come off tower, it should go, it shouldn't drop the nose
nothing
at
right
all.
there. I 3D printed a template which allowed me to wind the wire in a perfect coil. Then I made a octagonal shape copper plate, and then the 3D printed casing actually has the coil already cut into it, so then it actually just threads right into the actual surrounding structure.
Can we see that up close?
I cut this plate out of copper, and I didn't do a circular one because I don't have like a CNC machine or anything like that, so I just made a octagonal shape plate and then made a back plate 3D printed and just pretty much soldered the back wire straight to this plate, and then the little bit of wire that was sticking out for the connectivity of the actual signal is going right there. So that's super close, so that's actually very important to make sure that you get as best functionality out of your helical as possible, is that this end point is as close to the reflective plate as possible.
What have you read, or what do you think we're going to do range-wise?
As far as range, I've heard that you could probably get about as much as like maybe 5 kilometers, if not more. I'm not quite sure. I haven't even done a test that far, but what I have done is a test of putting my aircraft, turning it on in my house, and then going outside. And the notorious thing of 5.8 gigahertz is that it usually doesn't go through walls very well.
Right.
Well, I actually went around 3 houses and still had signal going through 3 houses, and went pretty far out. It was going through my house's walls and then 2 other houses, and it was working perfectly fine. So I'm pretty confident I'm going to be getting some good results out of this. So that was pretty cool. I'm very fired up about this design, and Zwcky has agreed to make these files available on Thingiverse. And in an upcoming video, I'm going to talk about the kit that Zwcky's going to make available, as well as the fully assembled version of this helical antenna. So be on the lookout for that, and just wanted to share this with you guys. I'm really excited about being able to fly with this. Thank you, Zwcky. Thank you, IBCrazy. And I hope you guys will tune in for a future update on this antenna. And until then, thanks for watching.